Hello Internet, so nice to see you. One of the best kept secret of professional musicians is voice leading. Voice leading, it's one of those things that looks super complex at first until somebody clarifies them for you. A student of mine asked me, how do voice leading works on guitar? Tell you what guys, it's super simple. You're gonna see this video and you're gonna think, I don't know why I didn't think about this myself. It's so easy. It's so easy that once you know it, it's gonna be the obvious way of thinking for you. And this is how professionals think about chord progression, by the way, or one of the ways at least. Okay, so a student of mine asked me how voice leading works on guitar. That's my answer. And make sure to watch until the end.
So I'm a big fan of paying attention to voice leading when writing songs. So and I've learned concepts of it by studying other people's songs, like Billy Joel and people like that, just great songwriters. You know, and see how they use it in their songs. It's fascinating. I love it. My question to you is how. I'll probably end up getting your chords section to your chords course as well.
It is my chord course. It's in the first session.
Okay.
I mean, I start doing it in the first session, of course.
Cool. Well, for the sake of this platform here, I'll just ask you anyway. What's a great way to approach learning those concepts, voice leading with chords on guitar?
You look for chords that are close by. Voice leading on guitar, it's actually more natural, my opinion, than on the piano. Let's take the triads just to get started, okay?
Okay.
You have the F here and the B flat here. As opposed, for instance, to play the A, the F here and the B flat here. So, if I play the A, the F here and the B flat here, I'm not really doing any voice leading. I'm just moving the shape up and down.
Right.
It's called parallel transport. Parallel transport. It exists, but it's typically done like this way.
Too far.
Yeah. Instead, I'm picking the shape of B flat that is the closest one. Because I have, on the first three strings, I have three shapes for B flat. I have one is this, one is this, one is this. If I start from the F here, the closest shape for B flat is here, automatically I am leading the voices on those three notes, string, whatever, voices, okay? The F stay F, the A becomes B flat, the C becomes D. Okay? There's more and more we do. So when you start thinking this way, it's simply pick the chord closest by, pick the shape of the chord you want closest by. That's in first approximation, of course, okay? Because then later you want maybe at the bass, like something like this. Okay, we'll do it this way. Yeah. Now the bass is typically if you're in four voices, I have three top voices and the bass is allowed to jump more than the other voices. Okay, because we don't care, apparently. Our ear doesn't care too much about big jumps in the bass. Why? That will be a long explanation, okay? But psychologically, that's the way it works. The bass is loser, can do whatever he wants. The top three voices should be a bit stricter, with the top voice being the strictest. Unless you're playing a melody and you do whatever you want, okay? So it's just playing the closest chord. Now, that's for triads. If you start doing it with 7 chords, 9s, altered, whatever, it's still the same deal, okay? Suppose I have an F major 7, okay? And then I have a B flat, minor 7, major 7th actually, sorry. The chords are still pretty close, especially the top three voices are here and here, they're pretty close. Right? Now, of course, you will have to know the inversion of the major 7th chord and all this kind of thing.
Right.
It takes a little bit to learn all the positions, but if you know the notes, you can also figure it out in theory, meaning you can do it this way. Write all the notes of the F major 7th chord. F, A, C, E. Then write the notes of the B flat major 7th, B flat, D, F, A. And then you have those 4 letters on one side, those 4 letters on the other. If you have the same letters, you just connect them. So you have A on both. You just connect those two, means the A doesn't move. Then you have to look for pair of notes close by. Okay, so for instance, the E in F major 7 is close to the F on the B flat. The C is close on the F, is close to the D on the B flat. The bass jumps however you want, okay? And sometimes there's more than one way to connect these sometimes. There's not only one solution. But then you know what to do because you just connected. So you go like, okay, in my little piece of paper, A was connected with A, so this note stays where it is. This was going up 1/2 step, so this note goes here. This was going up 2 steps, it goes here. And so you reconstruct the thing.
So you don't always have to have. In this case, you'd be using a lot of inversions.
Oh, yeah.
Like tons of inversions to make that happen economically in like short distances and stuff, right? So that's very important.
But you can also not. You can also decide, okay, I'm doing that, but the bass is the root, so I'm staying in root position.
Okay. So that would just depend on your songwriting choices and whatnot.
Yeah. I mean, if you use the inversion here, then the F will stay F because, and then your B flat major 7 would be this one.
So that
as opposed to.
Would that end up making slash chords and things like that?
Yeah. The choice cannot be made just in theory. You will have to know how those things sound, and the best way to do it is to write a voice leading, see where it takes you, play it. If you like it, green check. If you don't like it, red cross, okay? Right. And keep doing the stuff you like. The learning of music theory cannot just be mathematics. Is there a mathematical element? Yeah, you can bet, no problem. But it cannot just be on paper, mathematics, abstract, etc. Because the ultimate goal is to make music. Yeah. I'm of the school of thought that music theory is there to help us make music, which apparently is incredibly controversial today because people are like, no, it's because it's to record the experience of the past musicians. Yes, record them for what? Just because?
To play.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, to make music. Otherwise, why are you even recording the experiences of the past musician?
Right.
We have what they wrote, so that's more than enough. Yeah. No, you are taking those things apart because then you want to put them together in a different way. This was always the plan, but for some reason now today is like, you should not write song based on theory. No, you should write song based on theory. Yeah. Then use your ear to see if you like them and change them. Otherwise, what's the point?
Right.
I mean, who's going to study all the strange chord symbols and connections and concept to not make music?
Right.
No, sorry.
Suck the art out of it.
Yeah. So, you do those things in theory. You play them, you listen. You do it again in theory, you play, you listen. Before you know, you start associating what you do in theory with the sound. And so you know how to get the sound you have in mind. But this starts, so you build up starting from the theory. Later, when you write, you start from the sound that you have in mind, and you connect it with the other thing you know. It's this kind of process. You put in, so write the theory, listen to the sound, put in information, until the information starts to come out, okay? And it's just like, I know, the sound I want is just this inversion in this position, blah, blah, blah.
It's like a feedback loop.
Yes, exactly.
Fantastic.
That's how it works.
Great. Well, I'll be getting your chord course probably today.
Works for me. Thank you, Colin.
Man, works for me too. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Complete Chord Mastery, it's not a book. It's a complete video course that takes you from the basics up. We do everything you need to know about harmony and chords on your guitar. All the theory is done straight on the fretboard. There is no theory for the sake of theory here. Everything is immediately practical, and everything is developed through exercises, so you know how to apply these immediately on your guitar. If you have just a minute, click on the link on the top right to check out Complete Chord Mastery. If you like this video, smash on that like button and don't forget to subscribe and click on notification, otherwise YouTube will not let you know when I put up a new video. And if you have any comment, feedback, suggestions, write them down in the comment. I enjoy reading from you and I make videos on your suggestions. This is Tommaso Zilio of musictheoryforguitar.com, and until next time, enjoy!